Welcome back to Today in Design and SEO Marketing, the podcast you need. I'm Ron Wicker, and today we're zeroing in on something every multi-location brand cares about: getting real people through the door. We promised a compact, ops-friendly playbook, and we've got one. Quick story to start. Riverbend Clinics, a 12-location urgent care chain, consolidated duplicate Google business profiles, rolled a templated location page generator, and ran an automated citation cleanup. The result? They doubled phone leads in 6 weeks. That's not fluff, it's measurable. Today, we'll walk through the 3 fixes they used, what moved the needle, and a 1-page sprint checklist you can run this week. Let's make this practical and repeatable, 100%.
All right, let's dive in with a quick 5-minute diagnostic every multi-location team can run in 10 minutes. I'll call out the 3 red flags we look for: duplicate Google business profiles, top 3 category mismatches, and thin location pages that don't match local intent. Duplicate GBP. If you have multiple profiles for the same address or phone, Google spreads signals thin and confuses customers. Top 3 category mismatch. If you're in urgent care, but multiple listings show clinic or medical center, you'll lose the highest intent queries. Thin pages. Locations with a single paragraph and no local schema will underperform compared with competitors who add local hours, services, and staff info.
Great framing, Mitzi. Okay, fix 1, GBP consolidation and verification at scale. Aisha, you led this at Riverbend. Walk us through the ownership workflow and the templated naming convention you used.
Thanks, Ron. We started by mapping every listing to our internal store ID. That single source of truth made it possible to find duplicates fast. We ran a CSV export from our local listings provider, deduplicated by address and phone, then matched to our internal ID. For naming, we used a strict template: Riverbend Clinics, City, Primary Service. That kept branding consistent without long local descriptors.
On verification, we delegated ownership by role, not by person. Each location gets a verification owner in our ops tool, a regional manager, who has a checklist and a fallback path to support. That delegation cut verification time dramatically and maintained accountability.
So, the one-step implementation for teams: export your GBP list, map to internal IDs, and apply a templated name and category. KPI to watch: verified listings and phone calls per location over 2 to 6 weeks. Safety check: keep a rollback CSV with original names in case a change impacts SERP behavior and you need to revert quickly. That's great.
Perfect. Fix 2, scalable location page generation. Here's where content patterns and schema matter. I recommend content block patterns: hero with local hours and phone, short services list, clinician credentials, local review snippet, and a direction CTA. Wrap that with local business schema and key markup for address, geo, and opening hours. We built a CSV-driven deploy. Each row is a location with fields for city, services, image, manager name, and coordinates. The generator merges these fields into a brand-safe page template so content stays compliant. One-step implementation: export your location CSV and deploy a templated page for top 5 pilot locations. KPI, page-level impressions, and direction clicks in 2 weeks.
And the rollback safety check here is important. Version your templates and keep a staging to production gate. If a template change unintentionally alters metadata, you revert to the previous template and push a hotfix. We learned that the hard way, but it's manageable with version control.
We automated an approval step in our CMS. Content change goes to a compliance queue, regional ops confirms local facts, then it publishes. That approval gate prevents brand drift and keeps deployment safe across dozens of pages at once.
Fix 3 is all about reviews. Build a review funnel and an ops runbook. Ask ethically, route responses into your CRM, and respond quickly. The one-step play: set up an SMS or email ask sent 24 hours after a visit with a direct Google review link and a brief, non-pushy script.
We used a simple 3-message flow: an initial thank you plus review link, a friendly reminder, and a private feedback request if someone reports a problem. We route positive reviews to marketing and negative feedback to a local resolution queue so we can follow up before a public review drops.
And measure, track review velocity, average rating per location, and the percent of reviews routed into sales or operations follow-up. A small improvement in review velocity can lift your local pack visibility and directly affect walking-in traffic. Definitely worth the ops effort.
Now, quick measurement and pilot checklists. For a 2 to 6 week pilot, track these KPIs: verified listings count, phone calls, direction clicks, page impressions for the templated pages, and review velocity. Design an A/B pilot with 5 locations using the new templates and 5 control locations. If calls or direction clicks rise by a measurable margin at pilot locations in 2 to 6 weeks, scale up. Remember mitigation. These are intent signals, not instant huge traffic surges. We're optimizing for qualified visits and calls. Measure those first before chasing broad traffic metrics.
Resources. We're making the one-page checklist and the GBP naming and verification template available for free. If you want hands-on help, book a Think It Media pilot, and we'll run a focused 2-week sprint with your top 10 locations. It's a low-risk way to see quick wins before a full rollout. Download links and the pilot booking info are in the show notes. If you want us to run the CSV-driven page generator with your data, we'll include a governance checklist so your team never loses control. Sounds great.
Before we go, one tactical step you can run today. Fix the top inconsistent GBP listing. Export your listings, find the biggest mismatching category or name, apply the templated name, and schedule verification. That single action often moves calls within a week.
And if your team lacks access, assign a verification owner by role, not by person, and get that owner a simple checklist. That tiny governance change unlocked everything for us.
All right, that's a wrap. Let's talk about this. Subscribe to Today in Design and SEO Marketing for more tactical episodes like this. Grab the free checklist and GBP template, and if you want a pilot, go ahead and book it. We'll walk the sprint with you.